Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and we are on day 17 of the free-to-play journey. As you can see right there, I will get you all caught up on the journey so far and where we are headed. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so remember, down below, I do have a link to the spreadsheet that is keeping track of the progress so far. It's got everything laid out nice and easy to follow in terms of the progression so far that is going on the account. It'll be fun to kind of look back and see the different chronicles and checkpoints of where to expect a free-to-play account to be when you are on the journey. So, okay, the most notable thing that's happened in the last couple days is I am finally farming the end game. I am in 12-3 brutal. This is the stage that is most commonly farmed. So it took me about 16, 17 days to get there. I could have probably gotten there sooner, but I've been prioritizing other things like grinding the Fire Knight and trying to do well in certain tournaments and win rewards and stuff. And then I didn't want a 6-star KO until it was part of a champion training event. So if you're looking for a barometer in terms of farming 12-3 and when to get there, free to play with your KO or with your starting champion, they can all pretty much do it mostly reasonably equally well. So my KO does it in about 20 something seconds on 12-3 on day 17 is when I'm able to farm the end game campaign stage, which is most notably 12-3 as you can see here. And 23 actually seemed like kind of a bad run, and I wonder if that's typical. Oh, I have a food that survived, that's why. Yeah, so the food, if you have a food survive to the end wave, maybe that was why, but yeah, I don't know. I've seen him do runs of like 17 or 18, so yeah, there we go. That was definitely a lot better. So about a 20-second 12-3 campaign farmer on day 17. And then I also made sure to focus on the campaign map. There was an ancient shard up for grabs, and at the time of me recording this, we are about 5 or 6 days from a 2x ancient event launching. So I wanted to make sure and get that shard. So when I had a little bit of energy from something that I claimed, I went back through some of these previous stages on Brutal and made sure to go through and get 3 stars on a lot of these so I could go ahead and scoop up that ancient reward. So the plan going forward on the 2x ancient starting in about 5 or 6 days, you can see here, I've got about 1,400 gems. What I'm planning on doing is going into the shop and buying a big shard pack right here, 900 gems, and we're gonna purchase. I might as well do it now actually because I'm going to do it. That way I know where I stand. So yeah, I'm gonna buy those when the time comes. And I'm gonna summon them during the 2x. So hopefully I should be up around 25 ancient shards when the time comes for the 2x ancients. So we're really hoping for a support champion. Apothecary would be absolutely S tier. Then a Veer or Miscreated Monster, Tayrell, Stag Knight. Lots of really good support type champions that could really help flesh out the utility of my roster here. So we're hoping the 2x ancient goes well. And then something notable, I wanted to make sure and get my War Maiden to get the cooldown of her AoE defense break. And I've been farming books or not farming books, but farming duplicate War Maidens in stage 9 of the campaign. So when you're in the campaign, you go here to the Deadlands and do stage 9 over and over and over because War Maiden, you can see here, drops in the stage. So I've been farming books and farming books and farming books and trying to get copies of War Maiden that I can feed into my War Maiden to upgrade the skills. Well, I've been doing that for like 10 days, and I was like, oh, you know, I don't want to spend a month doing this. I need to progress because if you're able to grind 12-3 instead of 9-3, you're just that much more efficient with your energy. It ends up being about 11% more XP per energy. And not only that, but you're getting more silver with grinding that stage as well. So it really snowballs over the course of time. So I was willing to do it for about 10 days, but then I started thinking, is this worth spending a couple rare books on just being done with it and moving on to being more efficient and get more silver and XP per energy spent? I asked the chat, they sabotaged me. It ended up being kind of a funny moment on stream that I'll let you see now. It won't be 2 rare books, it'll be like 6. If it was 2 rare books, I would do it. But it won't be 2 rare books, it'll be 6. Because you know it'll be the last one. You just have to assume it will be. Because it always is. I would get hoodwinked by Plarium if I did that. Let me level these up to level 20 and we'll think about it. We'll think about it. What would you do? Here, we'll pull it. Guys, I know how this book ends. I already know. You guys convinced me to hoodwink myself. Shocker. 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 And there you go. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you. I've seen that movie 100 times. I know exactly how it goes. And we gotta add to the diary that we rage pulled and failed. Rage pull failed on booking War Maiden when I got GG'd by my own chat. There we go. Okay. Cool. So yeah, I knew better. I knew exactly how it would go, and it went exactly according to plan. We've all been there. You need one book to go one spot, and it goes everywhere else. You have to max out everything else to get that one upgrade. I knew it was going to happen, but the moral of the story is we finally have a 3-turn cooldown on our AoE 100% big version of defense break on our War Maiden. What did it cost? It cost everything. But hey, we needed to do it because I need to be more efficient with my energy. I can't grind books for War Maiden for 5 weeks. Like I gotta move on. I gotta be more efficient. I gotta work towards getting my Valkyrie 6-starred. That's really gonna help me progress the account. That is the focus right now. I'm gonna be putting all my energy, all my effort into getting as many food champions leveled up as I can to prepare to push Valkyrie up. So if I count how many 4-stars that I'm willing to feed right now that I have, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, about 10. So I need to upgrade a bunch of 2s and a bunch of 3s, get that number up into the 20s so that I can feed them into 5-stars and get Valkyrie up to 6-stars as soon as possible. And then I need to start working on progressing in some of these dungeons and getting champions ascended, really starting to work on the roster and get it more finalized to make those dungeon pushes, clan boss pushes, and really start progressing the account. So that is the focus right now. Focus on the Valkyrie, upgrade as much food as I can, just keep the resources below max. You can see here the tokens and the energy, I gotta keep them below, so I'm constantly generating and work on getting that Valkyrie to 6-star as soon as possible. Hopefully in the next couple days, hopefully by the next time I do a free-to-play video, we'll have the Valkyrie at 6-star, and then probably the video after that, we'll be pulling a bunch of 2x Ancients, and that will be one of the more exciting videos on this free-to-play account because that's gonna be a big moment in terms of where we go heading into days 30 and 40 and 50. It's gonna be a big determining factor in terms of how that event goes when I pull those shards. So that's gonna do it for this one. As always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.